Yeah, Palmy had a terrible start to that game. Came back at the end, but they left it a little bit too late. Otago had way too many weapons for the Jets in the first quarter there. But that's a different story there, Cliff.
Yeah, that's true. Let's get back to the action here. Jets ball. Looking like they're running their half-court set. They'll be looking to get the ball inside to Nick Horvath a lot tonight. Good defense there. That'll be Hawks ball. Good defense by Dion. That's a good start from the Hawks if you're a Hawks fan. The Jets will be wishing that they had a better pass inside there. They think they got a big, huge mismatch inside with Truman and the likes of Horvath and maybe Miles Pierce coming off the bench. But that's a blocking foul there. Good call by the ref. Porter looked like he might have went knee to knee. Might be a little sore.
Yeah, hitting the ground's always not the best. And Porter being a elder statesman of this team, he'll be feeling that one.
I like the word elder statesman. That's nice. The Hawks ball, half-court offense going here. Lonzo trying to shake off the jitters a little bit, looks like. But Dion does what he do. Goes to the hole, but that's short. Still be Hawks ball, looks like. Favorable call there, looks like.
Yeah, that seems to be an interesting matchup there for Dion. He's got a bigger, taller player, Mr. Truman, marking him. So he should have the speed advantage over that. So should be looking at that every time he gets the ball.
I think JK there forgot to wake up from his afternoon nap because they passed the ball into him and hit him in the chest, bounced off and went right back to Porter. Anyway, Jets ball. Hagan looks to start off like he did last night, but that's short. I know a lot of people have been giving Hagan a little bit of slack, talking about, he's looking for a shot a little bit too much. But however, I think he needs to score in order for the Jets to be successful, along with getting his assist.
Yeah, that's an interesting call there, Bush. He's definitely a very quick player. So that shot he just took probably wasn't a good option. He should look at more getting himself into the lane and creating that way, inside out before outside in.
I'll agree with that one. That's a fair enough call there. But I know if he hits one of those, he'll get on a roll. He's not really known to be a great shooter, but he's a good shooting guard. I just know this guy here, Marcel Jones, though, if he gets hot, he can break out for 50.
Yeah, I don't think Marcel has ever seen a shot he never liked. He'll be looking at having a good game tonight. They didn't play well yesterday, so today look out for Marcel.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few games with him playing, and I agree. Darko with the first jump shot to go down. That's a beautiful sign for Hawks fans. Now, the Jets wouldn't want Darko to start making any shots and get his confidence up because he's definitely been in a slump lately. But Horvath, they go down to what they know, and that's a mismatch all day long. They need to double team or something because Darko's going to need much help because there's no way he can guard Nick Horvath down low.
Yeah, next to quality import. There's no two ways about it. He went to Duke University, won a national championship there in the American College. I think Darko's going to have a bit of a nightmare with him.
And there you go, Dion taking it to the hole strong like he should do almost every time he gets the ball. I know he needs to, for the Hawks to be successful, he needs to get to the basket and he needs to score as well to make up that difference for Brian Green not being there because he's sitting out tonight because of that altercation with Dylan Boucher down there. And if you watch that game live streaming of that game, then you come up with your own opinions about that because I will just say no comment.
Yeah, it was a bit of WWF there on the Wednesday night down there. Bit of bad luck with one person causing the issue and both getting suspended. So I guess that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, exactly. The referee normally always sees a different story than some of the players sometimes, and that's why we always get quite upset as a player. But hey, all I can say is 2 hands around the neck. That's intent to hurt.
Yes, you ain't gonna lie there, Bush. Definitely a choke.
Marcel Jones hits another jump shot. The Hawks need to tighten up on their defense here. Score 6-4 to the Jets. A little under 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. Looks like the Jets are trying to play a little bit of a matchup zone here. Hawks running their half-court offense. Circling. Now that's a shot that Lonzo needs to knock down, and he does. Good shot by the young fella.
Yeah, Alonzo did that for us a lot last year, and it's good to see.
Yeah, I think it's well overdue. I think he's had a few chances in games where he passed up on some shots, so I'm glad he's getting this opportunity to show Coach Tab what he can do. Marcel takes a deep three. I imagine, oh, nice steal there, but Darko recovers. And the Hawks and Jared Kinney just steadies the ship. And I know the Hawks have been running a couple of new systems, I think, on offense, a little bit more open space so they can get some better shots. It paid off down in Nelson, and they actually were in the game for 3.5 quarters in Wellington, I think. Darko with his favorite little jump shot move, and Darko's hit his 2 jump shots out of 3, I believe.
Yeah, that was a nice little step back there, Darko. Obviously giving himself a bit of confidence going in.
Definitely. Tried over the top there to Nick Horvath. Good pass from Porter Winatana, and Dion lays it in with the easiest of 2 points. And the Jets have to get a TO. 11-6 to the Hawks with a little under 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And the Jets coach said, we're going to stop the bleeding. So we'll be right back.
HBS Bank, Hawksbay's very own local bank in Hastings and Napier and Hepburn North. Open a new account and you can be in the draw to win back tickets and a chance to win the halftime $1,000 HBS Bank Hot Seat Shootout. AMS Payroll, the preferred payroll provider to over 10,000 New Zealand businesses and they're based right here in the day. Napier's Kennedy Park top 10 resort will place the orders to relax, rest and recharge.
All right, folks, welcome back here. The Jets had to get a timeout to stop the bleeding. Basically, the Hawks started charging down and started making some shots. They looked pretty confident on offense, which is a bit of a change since the last time we've seen them here at the Pettigrew Green Arena. The Jets looking like they might be a little bit tired from last night.
Yeah, well, it surprised me. They drived up today, drived up just before the game. You know, it's a long trip, especially after a game the night before, so they'll be feeling it.
They definitely feeling it, but hey, that's it. When it's basketball, when it's a game time, it's game time. I don't care how many games you play in a row. There's no excuses. You come out and you play hard, you rest tomorrow.
Yeah, these guys are grown men, so they should be able to handle this. Shouldn't be no excuse for being tired right now.
Not at all. It's a big game, really, for both teams, really. If the Hawks want any chance of making the top 4, they need to win this game. And if the Jets want to continue to keep their chances alive as well, this is a must-win for them. So do or die time for both teams. Started action again. It'll be Jets ball. Half-court offense. Hagan exploring his options, giving it nice pass into Nick Horvath. Way too easy there.
Yeah, on that pick and roll, they sort of lost each other there. Awesome pick and roll there by Nick and Troy.
That's how you run it, hey. That's textbook pick and roll stuff right there. Now, Darko would think he can take Nick. He's looking to get his shot off. Comes up there. I think that's his first miss. He cuts back to the basket. Nice pass from J.K. Easiest of 2 points. I think Nick Horvath caught him sleeping there on defense.
Yeah, J.K. Palmy all turned their heads, thought they had the rebound there. Finished with an easy layup by Darko.
On the other end, Marcel missed an easy little chippy. J.K. goes up, no good. I like to see him attack, though. I like to see Jared Kinney be very aggressive on offense. He can create for others when he's doing so. So if he's doing it, I think the last couple games he's done very well.
Yeah, well, he's a tall black point guard, so he should be doing pretty much everything for this team. Hopefully he has a good game tonight. Speaking
of tall blacks, if all of you out there don't know, the man sitting next to me is a former tallback, Ben Hill, and his dad, and your uncle too as well, wasn't it?
He saw 3 of us.
So it runs in the family. You're sort of what we would consider a hierarchy in the tall blacks contention.
Yeah, I don't really know about that, Cliff. I think you might have made that up.
Maybe a little bit. Porter puts up the shot. That's off. Horvath with another rebound. 13-8. A little under 4 minutes to play. Hawks up. Nice contest there by Alonzo. Good effort there by Troy McLean, but Hawks ball, foot on the line. Looked like Dallas Pickering got his eagle out tonight.
Yeah, well, that was an easy layup missed there by Mr. Truman. There's no two ways about it. Should have made that 2-footer.
Definitely. You got to make those shots if you want to win the game. That's for sure, because those will come back and haunt you. Let's see with it. Good defense there by Hagan. Off to the races. Easiest of 2 points. Darko just let him go. He had no chance of catching him. He went down there court like Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, he's definitely a quick man, that's for sure.
Hawks offensive set here. Spreading them out, spreading the Jets out a little bit. The Jets trying to play good, solid, packed-in defense, it looks like. They're not really being too aggressive on defense. But Alonzo puts up a good shot, banks it in, and the bank is open.
Well, hopefully he called that. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't think he called that for sure, but hey, he'll take them, that's for sure, anytime. Off the glass. From the wing. What an angle of a shot, you know? Pretty much that was almost a brick. But it went in. It counts anyway. 16-10 to the Hawks. A little under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Be Jets ball. Let's see if they try to get it back inside. They do get it inside to Marcel Jones, and that's an easy 2 points. He's just too long, too strong. Easy 2.
Yeah, Hawks got a little bit lost on that out-of-bounds play there with their defense-wise, leaving with Marcel with an easy 2-footer.
Yeah, like I said, there's been some easy shots here. I think the coaches be pretty disappointed on how aggressively the defense is being played so far. Darko puts up a wild shot. What was he thinking?
Yeah, he shot that behind the backboard. That wasn't a good look for sure. Troy just had a big 3 coming down on the break.
And mama, there go that man. You get Troy McLean hot, Marcel Jones hot, Hagan shooting threes. If they start making threes, the Hawks, it'll be a long night for you. They better get out there. Dion puts up a 3, tries to answer back, rattles out. But the captain, Paul Winterton, gets the offensive rebound. Steadies the ship again. JK calling out the sets. They'll be looking to get a 3-point shot out of this, but they get a little 2-point baseline shot. Porter Winterton goes up, misses, but Alonzo Burton skies for the tip in.
Yeah, that was a good offensive rebound tip there by Alonzo.
It's good to see hitting the boards. He's definitely not nervous. He's taking advantage of his opportunity to be in the starting 5, and a wild pass there by Jehuna. He thought Nick Horvath was cutting. Nick thought he was shooting. Lack of communication, turnover. 18-15. About a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Hawks up. Porter goes inside Darko. Darko making this little shimmy move and just comes out, but once again, the Hawks get another offensive rebound. Deion Brewster this time.
Yeah, it's an interesting. Palmer a really good rebounding team, but they've missed about 3 offensive rebounds there, and it's cost them.
Definitely cost him. That right there looked like a fatigue play to me, if any. He had the ball right in his hands, and he tried to throw it in bounds, Marcel Jones, to somebody, and it just went straight in there. It's one of those, I got it, kind of plays. Hey. Now, Sam Walker comes into the game. They'll be expecting a lot out of Sam this game since Brian Green. Someone has to step up. Brian Green's the leading scorer and rebounder on the Hawks team. So if they can get some production, the Hawks can get some production out of Sam, say 10 points and about 7-8 rebounds, that'll be solid. Maybe Darko can make up for the rest.
Yeah, Sam's definitely capable of doing that, but just setting an offensive screen there, you're not sort of supposed to do that, but refs called it. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, it didn't look too bad from up here, and we got a good angle on it, but hey, referee called it. Play on, Jets ball. Dallas Pickering is stamping his mark on the game, it seems like. I'm sure he's the head referee. International experience. Inside the Nick Horvath and hook shot. I bet you before the night's up, Sam Walker and Darko are going to be dreaming about, having nightmares about Nick Horvath shooting hook shots on him.
Yeah, well, Sam let him catch the ball a little bit too deep there. He needs to get him, at least push him outside the key to make the hook shot on, or make Nick put the ball on the floor.
See, that's where they miss you. There's 5 seconds to go. Porter, 20 ton, puts up a wild shot, and they call travel. Wow. 2017, 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tab Baldwin subs in Ezra. Izzy comes into the game for Potawatomi with 4 seconds remaining. A little bit more quickness. They get it off. Marcel gets it off in time. Off the backboard. Still gets another attempt. No good. So that'll do it, folks, for the first end of the first quarter. The Hawks up 20-17. We'll be right back with the second quarter shortly. Welcome back, folks. Almost the start of the second quarter here. That first quarter was a little bit shaky to begin with. 2017 to the Hawks. The Hawks seemed like they reversed what we were thinking that maybe the Jets would be hitting up on the offensive boards more than the Hawks, but it looks like the Hawks had more offensive boards than the Jets.
Yeah, that's true. It's good to see old Alonso stepping up, though. He's scored 8 points last quarter. Really helped the Hawks out big time.
Sweet. 8 points in the first quarter is huge for Alonso. Just times that by 4, he might get 32 for the game. But we'll see how he go. I know he'll be hoping he can get 32 for the game. That'll definitely help the Hawks' chances. And the Jets will be trying to lock him up a little bit, make sure he doesn't get any good looks. I thought Darko played okay that quarter as well.
Yeah, well, it's the best I've seen Darko play this year so far. He's had some good jumpers. He's having a bit of a rest now with Sam out there, so hopefully continue his form and hit more jumpers throughout the game.
Definitely. I think when he's making his jump shot, that gives him a bit of confidence to play better on the defensive end as well. So we'll see how we go in the second half. The Jets will be looking. I think their coach will be telling them, really, to take the Otago approach. Pound it inside and just keep pounding it and pounding it to Nick Horvath and everybody else work around that. Just run the offense through him, and I think they'll get this lead back. But until then, if they keep jacking up three-pointers and bad shots, the Hawks are going to take advantage of that, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. It's only a 3-point game, though, Cliff. I totally agree with you with Horvath. It should always go through him, no matter what. And if they do, then, I think the Jets will be successful here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like Tab is keeping in Israel here. Izzy is inbounding the ball. Hasn't played a whole lot this season. Actually, last couple games, I think he's been a DNP. Did not play at all. But it's good to see he's getting a shot at it as well. So it's pretty much a young team. Lonzo fakes him out. I thought he was going to jack the three, which he should have, and he still tries to do it. Good defense by the Jets there. They got to put it up. A prayer shot. JK takes it. Sam gets the rebound. No good. Now, there's always going to be a fight for the rebound with Horvath.
Yeah, Horvath is a machine on the boards. That's a little, another 3-footer. Sam should have made that. Yeah.
Definitely should have made that. Hey, you got to make those shots. Hey, you're not going to get that many close opportunities like that. And I think that's the difference. That's been a difference in this year's team than previous years for the Hawks. They had big men that could actually finish around the rim. So if they can do that this game, they'll be a lot better. See, they're going inside to Nick Horvath again. Looks like they've been listening to our commentary. Puts the move on Darko. Just spin move, Olajuwon style right around it.
Yeah, Darko's going to have nightmares if he keeps playing defense like that on Nick. He's a quality player, that's for sure.
That's good defense there by the Jets. Off and running. They're looking to run, push the ball up the court, and that looks like a foul from a mile away. Is it intentional? No, not intentional. That was kind of lucky he didn't get an intentional foul there from Izzy. But he was just trying to stop the break, which he did. The referees let him slide a little bit with that one, I think.
Yeah, that was a bit of a lazy turnover there by the Hawks leading to the Palmies fast break. Now we've got Warwick Mailson on the free throw line.
knocks that one down. Score 20-19. A little under 9 minutes to go. Like Zane knocks him down. Hawks ball here. They're on attack. Wide open, Jerry Kinney pulls a three-pointer. It's good, and that's what the Hawks fans come to see. They want to see Jerry Kinney score and create for his teammates. Good job. Palmer comes back. The Jets comes back. Let's see, can they answer? And they do. That boy right there is a straight shooter. Tahuna.
Yeah, transition defense a little bit lacking there for the Hawks, leading for Matt to hit that wide open three.
And Darko's looking sweet with the jump shots. Baseline jump shot. That's really his game. That little soft jump shot, pulling the post out. And that's also a part of his game, unfortunately. Fouling. Leading the league in fouls. Nick Horvath knows that and just is attacking him straight away. In order for the Hawks to be successful tonight, Darko's going to need to stay out of foul trouble because they are thin. And I mean thin on big men. On the other side, the Jets, Nick Horvath is a smart enough player to know they're very thin. And he's going to look to pound it and get some foul and get Darko in foul trouble, or Sam, or any one of their bigs.
Yeah, Darko's is going to have to play 40 minutes at least for the Hawks to be successful tonight. So obviously move your feet in the post and try and keep your hands out.
Definitely. Don't do the old Matador defense where you go, ole, go straight to the hoop, you know. You can't play defense like that if you want to win. 25 all. About 8 minutes to play before halftime. Let's see what the Hawks have in store here. Jets are turning the defense a little bit more intense. Still in that matchup zone. Darko gets it. Does another fadeaway jumper. That's off. Rebound, McClain. Now, that might not have been the greatest shot. I know he made a couple, but he can get a better shot than that, I think, and get an open shot. Tahuna again for three, and that's good, folks. When he gets going, he's like a machine.
Yeah, well, it was interesting there. JK looked to double on Horvath, and there was no rotation, no second rotation on that out to Matt Tahuna. Yeah, and they punished for an open three.
Yeah, you can't leave that guy open. Now, you might drop off Zane a bit. They're number 12 for the Jets, but nice pass there. Oh, in and out for Paul Winatana. Might have been a bit of body contact for the foul. Put him off a little on that shot. Bad pass from Tahuna. Troy McClain puts up a three. No, they say it's a two. Say he had a foot on the line. And the Jets are heating up. 28-25. The Jets are leading now. We're a little under 7 minutes before halftime. The Hawks seem like they played great defense. The Jets just making shots. So we'll see what happens when they come out of the timeout, huh?
Yeah, it's quite easy to make a shot with a hand down.
Welcome back, folks. Hawkey's trying to get the crowd here at the Pettigrew Green Arena going. Got the little ball boys over there following them. Now, the Jets seem like they just, a switch just turned on, and all of a sudden they said, oh, well, let's play now, and let's start dropping these threes and jump shots.
Yeah, that's true, Cliff. It's quite easy to make open jumpers, though, so the Hawks have got to come out with their hands up, start playing some defense.
Yeah, I like the fact that they're doubling on the post because they need to when you have a Nick Horvath in there. However, Nick is still haven't missed a shot from the field yet. I think he's 4 out of 4. Got 10 points and 5 rebounds. So he's on a steady pace to his normal 20 and 10 plus rebounds. However, it's 30-25, a little under 7 minutes to play. Hawks ball. Let's see what the timeout. I think Tab might have been speaking to him about get your hands out up on those shooters, because it's the old saying like Mark Jackson used to say, hand down, man down.
Yeah, that was a lie there, Cliff. It looked like the Hawks are running a little bit of a diamond set there with Sam in the post. That's a good post there, my post move there by Sam. Good to take Truman off the block there.
All right, Sam must have took a page out of Horvath's book down on the other end. Did his little nice spin move and one. I know Chad would be pleased with that, to see Sam making an aggressive move like that going to the basket. They're going to need a lot more of that tonight. Now, on that spin move, the Jets need to play better defense. Basically, they need someone to help on that spin move. As soon as he turns, he should be turning into someone.
Yeah, they missed the second rotation there on the post up as well, same as what the Hawks have been doing. So hopefully they can sort that out, and it should become a decent game.
Lack of communication, really, eh? When you're playing defense like that, you need to talk more on the court. Horvath tried to dunk one, but he only jumped 9.5 feet, so it's no good. Hawks ball. I think if he wanted to dunk that one, he definitely needed to get a little bit higher than what he got. He thought maybe he was going to get that foul. However, on the other end, foul on the Jets. Truman is going to take a seat. Marcel Jones back in for the Jets. Truman's been really quiet tonight, too.
Yeah, he might be a little bit tired from last night. Yeah, but that's still no excuse for not wanting to bring your game tonight for do or die.
No, definitely. If you're a contracted player, you got to bring your game every night. I don't care if you play 5 nights in a row. You got to bring it. Your A game, too. Aiden Daly looks out, tries to take the shot. Horvath said, "Get that out of there, little fella. Don't try to shoot that over me." Good pass up the court to Horvath. Easy as 2 points. I don't know what the Hawks were thinking there, but they just lost track of probably the best player on the Jets team.
Yeah, defensive transition again. Lacking big time there. Aiden should have shot that three-pointer when he first had it, rather than step in to get closer to Nick.
Definitely can't be indecisive on what you're going to do. You got to be aggressive. You're going to take the shot, like Darko just did. Wild shot from Darko. That's off. Dion gets the rebound easy. Looked like the Red Sea is parted, and he just scored an easy 2 points. Offensive rebounds seems like they're keeping the Hawks in the game so far. 29-32 steal to the Jets. A little hand check from Aiden Daly. I think he was just testing the referees to see what he can get away with, really.
Yeah, definitely. He got to work the limitations with the ref and what you can get away with and so forth. But it's good to see Sam there on the offensive board there, keeping the ball alive for the Hawks. Definitely.
So Sam's come in. He's playing pretty good tonight. He'll need to, like I said. Hagan with the left hand finger roll like the Iceman Gerving. Nice finger roll from Hagan.
Yeah, that was a little too easy for the Hawks there. Someone should have stepped up and welcomed him to this arena.
And I know what you mean by that, B, and you're right. Anytime a little fella goes in like that, it's the big center of forward's job to put him on his back. And there it is. The Jets are heating up. Troy McClain with another 3. You don't want to get him started either. They got some good shooters, the Jets, and they play off confidence. Nice move from Darko, up and under, reverse layup. Pretty soft defense from the Jets. Troy McClain again from 3. It's good. He's on fire.
Yeah, well, 2 threes in a row. It's defensive transition again. There's no 2 words about it.
Who's marking him? For goodness sake, somebody better get out there. Send the whole team at him. I think he's still going to make it. He's heating up, baby. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't take the next shot over about 3 guys. Sam gets in. Little soft jump shot by Darko. Hits the corner of the backboard. Dion gets the rebound. They fight for it. Jump ball, referees say. Possession error is
24-second call.
It'll be Hawks ball. Kane Hogiana, another 3-point shooter, comes into the game for the Jets.
Yeah, Hokie comes in. He's been around for a long time. So it's good to see him out there.
Definitely good to see him. He was one of my former teammates as well. That man can shoot in his sleep. So it's not looking great for the Hawks when they're putting in all these 3-point shooters. The Jets are thinking, we're up by 9 points. Let's try to get up by 19 points. The Hawks here in their half-court set. Darko's wide open underneath. They called a bit of a push foul. There has been a Miles Pierce sighting. He is on the court, roughing up Darko, but that's what he's in the game for, right? I played with Miles as well. He's a good friend of mine. He's a solid post player, really strong physical guy. You know, he's a great teammate as well, so it's good to see that he's getting some court time finally. Darko's looking to make a move, little shimmy shake, and that's off the mark. Think he needs to start sharing the ball a little bit more, but if he's going to make that shot, that's fine, but when you miss 2 or 3 in a row, it's time to give it up, AB.
Yeah, well, he needs to get to the hoop a little bit more. Those European-style step-backs don't really work in this country. Inside the keyhole, you know, he should be there all day.
Definitely. All those hook shots are fine when you got a 7-footer on you, but when you got someone 6'5" guarding you, 6'6" or same height, you should be able to shoot just over the top without all of that, eh? But anyway, Hawks ball, down by 9. Careless turnover. It's all going unraveled for the Hawks at the moment, and the Jets are loving it. They're turning up their intensity on defense. They're knocking down 3-pointers. They got the tails up. Their confidence is running high. Let's see what they got in store on this next possession. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get another 3-point attempt up real quick. Trying to find Troy off a screen and missed that. Now Marcel will shoot it in his sleep, so I knew he'll take that shot, and he put it in. The Jets are on fire.
Yes, they are. It's good to watch. It really is. Just Hawks need to play D. It's as simple as that.
They got to play defense better than that if the Hawks want to get away with a win here. Nice pass from Jared Kinney, being aggressive to the hoop again, creating for his teammates like a good point guard should do. Nice, easy pass to Darko and finish. Now, those are the plays that J.K. needs to get his big man involved so Darko won't think he needs to have to shoot all of those jump shots.
Yeah, that was an easy basket for Darko. So keeps doing that, you know, he's going to have a good game.
Marcel Jones just muscles his way into Porter Wintertunner and gets him a nice little easy hook shot in the lane. No call. Referees letting it be a little bit physical here. Hawks down by 11 points. Darko makes a move, reverse layup, misses the easy layup. Horvath with the rebound. Almost went in, good rebound. Lonzo goes high for the rebound. I don't think his dad could have got up that high back in his days.
Well, Willie probably said he could.
Willie would say he could too, that's right. He would never admit that he couldn't, especially as he's talking about his son. Porter with a well-needed 3-point shot. 36-44, Jets still up. A little over a minute to play before halftime. The Jets are steadying the ship. They'll be looking to get one of their hot players like Jones or McClain the ball. Look like they're posting up now. Horvath has it down low. Jared Kinney double teams. Horvath makes a move. Ugly move. Good defense by Darko. Hawks ball on attack. Jared Kinney being aggressive again. Wide open. Dion Puster puts it in. And now that's great offense.
Yeah, it's a good look for Dion there. It's wide open. Good that he made it as well.
All created through the aggressive play of Jared Kinney, a.k.a. J.K., a.k.a. GQ. Looks like it's been a little bit of a touch foul there. A little over 30 seconds before halftime. Jets up 44-39. They might want to run a little bit off the clock, or they might want to go for 2 for 1 here. What do you think, B?
Yeah, I was thinking they'll probably go for the 2 for 1 here, Cliff. Nick's wide open under the hoop. Easy layup. Not too sure what Matt Wilson was doing there.
What in the world? How do you find yourself that wide open? That's just, that you don't do that. I mean, if I'm on the court with one of those guys and it's wide open, I'm never, ever going to let somebody that wide open. If I find one of my teammates doing it, I'll give him such an earful over there in the timeout, he'll never want to do it again in his life.
Yeah, well, normally you're subbing for your sub, and obviously you got to know who your sub is marking. So obviously the case wasn't there. Lack of communication, and ends up with Nick having a easy 2-footer under the basket.
I just think the lack of communication out here on both sides really has been a little bit giving away easy, wide open shots. Hadn't been up to scratch, not at an NBL level, I think, although it is a good game. you don't give up those wide open shots because they might come back to haunt you. You make every possession for a team as hard as possible to score. I know it's going to be a couple times, but we've seen it 6 or 7 times where people just lost their man absolutely completely, like he disappeared like a ghost.
Yeah, you ain't lying there, Cliff. But it's pretty shocking, actually.
So both teams be willing to step it up. Only about 25 seconds remaining before halftime. Jets up 46-39. Now the Hawks probably be trying to take all the shot clock out of this, take it all the way down to 24 shot clock so that they give less time for the Jets. They don't want to rush anything here. The Jets will be trying to entice the Hawks to take a quick shot or a bad shot here so they can at least get an attempt off before halftime. Dion's inbounding the ball here. Looks like the Jets are in a bit of a press here. 1-2-2 press here, just to cause a bit of problems and take some time off the shot clock. The Hawks handle it well. Give it to the right man, Jared Kinney. About 10 seconds remaining. They're running their horns play. You'll be familiar with that, B?
Yeah, definitely. They got to have their Polder coming up here. JK turned him off, went for the jumper. Oh, almost.
And that'll be halftime, folks. That nearly went in. 46-39 to the Jets. It's a great game so far. I hope you come back and join us for the second half. It's promised to be a good one. Call him the Kiwi Phenom, and everybody loves the accent, of course. And he said he was overall nice guy, really humble. And I think that epitomizes a lot of players from the New Zealand area as well.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Kenny Mack's done well with him. He's from Rotorua, had a bit of a tough upbringing, and Kenny Mack sorted that out, and he gets the rewards now, playing in the NBA.
Now he's about to be a millionaire. Go figure that, fella. So all you young, talented Kiwi players out there, keep working hard. One day you might become a Steven Adams. Nice running hook shot, European styles there by Darko to start the game off, 46-41. They'll need a lot more of that if the Hawks are going to win this game. Marcel Jones tries his imitation of a Darko with a left-handed hook. That's short. Jared Kinney looks to be aggressive again. Nice pass out to Porter Winatana, and that's good for 3. Much needed 3-pointer from Porter Winatana there.
Yeah, that was a good start for the Hawks there. A good inside look for Darko and a good open 3 for Porter. Good start.
Definitely a good start. Not a great start for the Jets. Couple missed shots. Horvath will be kicking himself for missing that little baby hook shot. Alonzo Burton for 3, that's off, but he's being aggressive, so we like to see that. Darko with the offensive rebounds. Turns, another hook. He shot a 3-foot shot, 1 foot. Hagan attacks on the other end, and that's what I said. I thought he would be a little bit more aggressive in this second half, and he's proven me right there. Yeah,
Darko should have used the left hand on that one rather than coming back to the right. And D-Trans again, there was 3 Hawks players back then, and Chris got a layup.
Definitely need to tighten up on that a little bit. Darko holding the ball loosely, gets it picked up to Marcel Jones. He lays it up and misses. Misses the gimme. Good defense by Dion there. Made him just threw his timing off a little bit, and he blew a layup. We talked about that in the first half. The Jets and both teams can't afford to miss those little easy gimmies. Darko with a fadeaway jump shot. Off, but Deion Brewster doing what he do, and that's play hard with the nice putback. Offensive rebound still killing them again.
Yeah, well, that was a very bad D by Marcel there, letting his man get the offensive rebound putback. But, Deion's a hustler, and that's what he does. So, awesome to see.
Definitely. And good defense on the other end there by Jared Kinney, guarding mismatched with Nick Horvath. He just kept his arms up straight and was a bit physical with him and made sure he didn't catch the ball. Referee didn't call a foul. It's an air ball there by Porter Winatana. He says he's got fouled on the hands. He might have a good argument there, but, hey, if the referees don't call it, then it must not be a foul. So it'll be Jets ball. Jets still up by 2 points. About 7.5 minutes to play. Now let's see if Hagen's going to be even more aggressive and try to take this one-on-one.
Yeah, we're about to see. So, Marcel with the open jumper, sort of force a few things now. So, hopefully, it doesn't hurt the Jets in the long run.
Definitely, but I like the play out of what Hagen is doing, though. He's being a bit aggressive, and he's also trying to find his teammates, because that was a good shot for Marcel Jones. He just missed it. It was simple as that. That would have been another assist for Hagen. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar there. So a little ticky-tack foul for Hagen. Inbound to the Hawks. Good defense by Marcel Jones there, but he stepped on the line. Out of bounds to the Hawks. Dion saying he's got pushed a little bit trying to talk to the referee. I think he's talking to a brick wall down there because the referee didn't even acknowledge that he was even saying a word.
Yeah, definitely. The refs don't really listen to the players, so you get away with what you can get away with.
Yeah, I always expected. I always knew who were the good referees. The ones who talked to the players and let them know what they were doing wrong before they start trying to ping them at it, you know? And I think that's, they're a part of the game that should be happening. Not very many. There's no rule that say players can't talk to referees or referees can't talk back. You're a part of the game. Everyone should be communicating. Wild shot there from Potter Wintertana. Jets on attack. Look at the Hawks are out there on that three-point line. They're making sure the Jets don't get those shots up again.
Yeah, well, easy look there for Nick. I think he had a bit of a travel there. Open look for Tahuna. And just rolls out. Good rebound there by Dion.
Just rolls out, too. I mean, he put a little bit of that extra English on the ball. I think it curved out. Darko looked for a three, faked it up. Nice pass from Darko to a wide open Jared Kinney, and he misses it. But that was a good play, I think. Good offense. Just got to knock down those shots, when you're open. Jared Kinney's not really on fire this game, but hey, he's doing a lot of other things, especially like dishing it to his teammates to get easy shots. They're looking to get it into Nick Horvath. He drops it off to Troy McClain in the lane for a little jump shot. Wow, where are your big people at? He should never get that shot off.
Yeah, Alonso and Darko got a bit mixed up there. Bit of lack of communication. Forced a switch there, and no one came to help.
They're looking to post up Dion. They shrug him off. Jared Kinney makes a move, goes in. Bit of contact. Referees are letting them play tonight, fellas. Just letting them play. A lot of contact out there. No foul, no call, no blood, nothing. They're just letting them go, Benny?
Yep, no blood, no foul. We're playing old school tonight.
Definitely old school. All you old schoolers out there, including myself, this is a game we would love to play in. You can be as physical as you like, and the referees will swallow their whistles. I'm loving it. Fadeaway jump shot from Troy McClain. Now, if you make a shot like that, you must be feeling it.
Yeah, well, he's 3 for 3 from the three-point line, so anything he's throwing up now is going in.
And he is a confidence player, so if he makes 2 or 3, he'll make 33. And the ball is bounced around like ping pong styles. Comes up, the Jets comes up with it. They're on attack here. Troy McClain is calling for the ball again, saying, please throw it to me again, I'm hot. He couldn't quite get him the ball. I think he had on what you consider the blinders when you got a horse on a carriage, so he can only see straight ahead.
Yeah, that was a good move there by Zane. He had Troy open in the corner, but he had the chance to make the layup and got fouled. So he's at the free throw line now. Sorry.
Going to the free throw line, Zane here. 52-46, about 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 53-46 now to the Jets. Now the Hawks will need the box out here because Horvath looked like he's getting ready to have a tear on the offensive board.
Yeah, he's inside Darko right then. I think he was a little early, and the ref saw that.
He definitely tried the old veteran sneak move. I'll go a little earlier so I know I'm in front. For all you young players out there, basically get to the position first. Be a good offensive rebounder, get in front of the defender, and if you can get in front of him, you're boxing him out, and he's not boxing you out, so most likely you will get that rebound for your team. That's a good sneaky move there by Horvath. Nice defense from JK to stop that entry pass to Nick Horvath, because that was definitely chalking up 2 points. I could see the spin move coming from up here.
Yeah, old Nick had Darko pinned there on the block, so that was definitely a good kick there by JK.
Definitely. Jeremiah Truman trying to post up Deion Brewster, which I thought would see a lot more in the first half, but not. Good help down from Alonzo, but yep, just got pinged there with a little touchy foul. Now, if they're going to call something like that, maybe call the same thing on the real hits down on the other end and both ends as well. So that's what get players confused, I believe. Sometimes referees a little bit inconsistent with their calling about what's a foul and what's not a foul. That's why I think communication is the key as a referee, to be on the court to talk to the players to let them know. Foul there.
That was quite a nifty crossover there by Zane. Got his man quite confused, missed a layup. But again, Nick got in there and caused a foul.
Zane trying to break some ankles, is he, with that crossover? Nice one here. Inbound to the Jets. Good defense by the Hawks that seem to be trying to tighten up. Darko's playing as tough as he can against Horvath. Nice defensive help from Sam Walker, block shot. I think Nick should have passed that off, maybe resealed again to get it back. But Hawks ball now down by 7 points with about 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Sam Walker takes a three, and that's off. Don't think that's in his repertoire.
Yeah, I don't think that's a shot Sam should be looking at. Get inside, big fella.
And Nick Horvath goes up and gets hung by the rim. Like I said, just like in the first half, he jumped 9.5 feet, but the hoop is 10 feet. But he ended up getting his own rebound because everybody was in shock that he missed it, and he put it back. So there's his first offensive rebound.
Yeah, that was interesting. Nick's missed 2 dunks tonight, which is very unusual for him.
It's telling me those legs are pretty tired there from the game before. He's going to get a rest. Well deserved there, Nick. The Hawks ball here. Hawks down by 9 points. Jets up 55-46. Jared Kinney just in and out. One of those nights for his shooting. He's having an all-around game otherwise than his shooting percentage at the moment. Quite lucky for the Jets that he's not hitting those shots, because it'd probably be a tie game by now if he was. Troy McClain's feeling it. Oh, nice spin move by Troy, and then pass off to Truman, and he blows the gimme. How many blown layups have we seen? I know he got fouled on that, but that's not enough foul to make you miss a wide open layup.
Yeah, that was a very soft foul. There's no explanation why he should miss that. I think he was trying to go into the contact, which caused them to miss, but he missed a free throw, so he could have had easy 2 points rather than 1, maybe.
Fatigue may be setting in for the Jets, so if the Hawks gonna look to make a run, they need to do it now. So Truman makes 1 from 2. The Jets up 56-46. It's a 10-point lead now, just like that. The Hawks need to make a run now before this game get out of hand.
Yeah, well, I think the last 3 or 4 possessions, the Hawks have come down and shot threes. They've gone away from their offense from giving Durko the ball inside, and a 2-point game swings out to a 10-point game as easy as that.
Need to attack the rim a little bit more by the likes of Deion Brewster and Jared Kinney. Keep attacking the rim, but 3-pointers up by Alonzo Burton, and that's off. It's a good look. He just missed a shot. Looks like it'll still be Hawks ball. It was fortunate and unfortunate for the Jets there. Checking into the game, Kane Hokiana back into the game again, guarding Alonzo Burton. So you got a wily veteran versus a young fella. Jared Kinney just bulldozes his way inside and get a foul. He just knew he was going to get that call.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer. JK threw it up. Hopefully it was going to go in, but no. And I think he's at the free throw line now. Now
I can count on one hand how many calls two of the referees have made here tonight other than Dallas Pickering. I think he's taking full control of this game because he is the veteran referee, international qualified referee as well. JK makes the shot. The crowd loves it because finally he's scored a bucket. It's been unfortunate here the last few shots. Makes 2 from 2. So that's 48-56 to the Jets. About 2.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. The Jets need to look to get some sort of fluency in their offense. Marcel just comes down, jacks it up, and knocks it down.
Yeah, Darko needs to come out off that pick and roll and put a hand up on the shot. It's as simple as that.
Hand down again, man down. Basically, you drop your hands on defense, a shooter just licks his chops and thank you, I'm going to shoot it in your face. And that's exactly what he did. Darko still taking that baseline jump shot. Man, I don't know how many baseline jump shots he's had this game. Really hadn't made them in a good clip, but there have been some good looks. He just hasn't put them in. The Jets attacking here, trying to spread the Hawks out. The only post player in the game for the Jets is Miles Pierce at the moment. So all perimeter guys trying to match up with the Hawks, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
They definitely trying to match up there. You got 4 guys, 4 littles and 1 big on both sides, except Sam Walker is in. Be interested to see if the Hawks don't take advantage of that and try to post up Sam a little bit more because the Jets have 4 guards out there, so it'll be a guard guarding a big man. But they haven't seemed to take advantage of that at all. So timeout here. 48-58 to the Jets. About a minute and a half to play in the third quarter.
The big
Welcome back, folks. You Sexy and You Know It is playing, and all other crowd looks like they're getting up and shaking the moneymakers. All the kids are going hard out. Look at this guy. That is awesome. That's the atmosphere that you have here at the Pettigrew Green Arena for the HBS Bank Hawks. If you're ever in town or anyone out in the Hawks Bay area, come out to the game. It's just great fun. You see some great quality athletes playing, and it's just awesome to see. I just love it. Just love this atmosphere. That's why I played the game. What do you think about that, B? You think you're going to get up and do a bit of a jiggle too?
Definitely not me there, Bush. But I see your son's going ham on the court there.
Little CB3, no shame that boy. He'll break it out in a minute. They wiggling it around here. All the parents are looking like, oh my God, my kid is doing this. That's awesome. Back in the action now. Hawks ball, good defense from the Jets. Marcel Jones just rips it from JK. On attack on the other end. Good pass to Miles Pierce. Darko fouls him. Be 2 shots for Miles Pierce, a.k.a. MP. A.k.a. Chewy.
Yeah, that was Miles running the lane quite strong there. Darko had no option but foul.
Darko does what he does sometimes, and that's foul. I think he's leading the league in fouls, unfortunately. That one was trying to stop 2 points. That's understandable, but it's some of those little ticky-tack fouls that you don't want to see if you're a Hawks fan. Miles Pierce puts up the first free throw. That's no good. Second attempt, no good for Miles Pierce. Miles usually a better free throw shooter than that. Hawks on attack again. Let's see what they got in store for us, Benny. Trying to run Porter, win a ton off some screens. Give it to Sam Walker. He's faking, trying to turn, goes in. Good post move there from Sam Walker.
Yeah, Sam with the old up and under there. got Miles in the air and stepped through and made the easy 2-footer.
Miles is a veteran. He should know better. Don't be jumping in the air off one fake. That was a great move from Sam Walker, though, to get an easy 2 points. Bumping foul there. Zane knew that was a bumping foul, so he just threw it up in there to get 2 shots. Good, smart, heady move from the point guard there.
Yeah, he's quite a nifty kid, this Zane. I know his father was a very successful tallback, so he's following in his father's footsteps.
As you well know. Speaking, that's the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it? It's good to see. Always the next generation players to come through. There are quite a few running around here that's really young, so I think basketball is in great hands, to be honest, for the future of the Tall Blacks. Jared Kinney attacks off the dribble. Just deflected there by one of the Jets players, out of bounds to the Hawks. 26 seconds to go. 50-59 to the Jets. They're setting up a special out of bounds play here. Good pin down for Jared Kinney. Just wanted to get the ball so they can set it up, run their horns play. They get Miles for a little bit of a hold. He tried to pull the old veteran card and get away with it. He thought the referee didn't see him.
He had 2 hands all over Sam Walker then. That was a no-brain call there.
Gave him a power hug. Good on you, Miles. Still Hawks ball with about 10 seconds remaining. Jared Kinney thought he got a bit fouled there. Marcel Jones trying to tell Zane about how to play this screen and roll here. 3-pointer up, but doesn't count. They didn't get the shot off in time. So that'll do it for the third quarter, folks. The Jets are up 59-50 on the Hawks. It's sure to be a cracker of a fourth quarter. So we'll hope to see you guys back here for the final quarter for this great game that's going on today.
One of the many sponsors to get behind the HBS and some of the other sponsors in the Hawks really appreciate the support of these local businesses. Here's Bakery, Hawaii Park Wines, Taradale Service Centre, Eastland Sañon, Muscle Legal, Shit 2, and Basketball Hawks Bay.
Welcome back, folks. About a little less than a minute before we start the fourth quarter. A bit of stats here. Darko is putting up some shots for the Hawks. 7 from 21. Dion is 6 from 11, so he's doing pretty good. But Paul Winatana and Jared Kinney are combined 3 for 7. 3 made shots out of 17. They're going to have to pick it up in the fourth quarter for the Hawks to have a chance. On the other side, Marcel Jones is only 6 out of 14 attempts, but he's normally putting up a few shots, so that's nothing uncharacteristic. Troy McClain hasn't missed a shot. Get that man the ball. I say let him shoot until he misses. I don't care if it's 50 times. Let him shoot if he's on fire like that. Run something for him. Horvath 7 from 12. Got 9 rebounds, only 1 offensive rebound, and you saw that was pretty much off a bit of a fluke, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It looks like the Jets have put their starting 5 back in. Chris and Horvath are back in, so hopefully the Hawks can score some points and get some stops and hopefully get a win here.
They'll definitely be hoping that, and all Hawks fans will too. The Jets fans, on the other hand, will be saying, that's just maintain this lead. Lil Zane is in now. I think Truman's on the bench. So they're going with a smaller lineup to match the Hawks, I believe. Hagan's looking to be more aggressive. Goes up and it rims out. Oh, my goodness. That went around like a candy cane.
Yeah, he had a good look. He's got the foot speed. He just needs to put the layup in.
Definitely good move from Jared Kinney, and he misses the layup. How many layups is that this game? I know it's a bit of bumping and pushing, but hey, got to concentrate a little bit harder and knock those down.
Yeah, there might be a lid on the basket here. Is someone going to check if there is a lid?
Might be some saran wrap over the top. Who knows? Hopefully they can break it, both teams, and we can see some buckets going down here. Running the offense here, the Jets through Marcel Jones. He's looking for Hagan, doesn't get it. Eventually, that's where they wanted to get the ball to. Good save there by Marcel Jones, but throws it right to Jerry Kinney. Hawks have numbers. Sam Walker is wide open, and he just passed it. Hawks failed to take advantage of the 4-on-5 break that they had. Deion Brewster just weaves his way to the hoop and misses the little layup. Difficult shot, but he probably should have made that. Troy McLean again for three. Finally, he's missed the shot. He's human.
He is human. He had a good open look there. Hawks are very lucky.
Definitely lucky there because Troy's on fire. And when he's on fire, he normally continues to be. Turnover there, bad pass from Darko. Chris Hagan, floater over Darko, teardrop right in your face. That's the way you teach it if you're a coach, to shoot the floaters right over the big fella's hands, and it just drops in like a rainbow.
Yeah, he's a class act. He can get pretty much anywhere he wants on the court, and it's an easy layup for him.
Definitely. Porter went a ton of breaks. Chris down and did the running hook shot. Go old school then, Porter. Good on you.
Yeah, a bit of a sky hook there, bit of old Kareem in you.
Definitely. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar style going on there. Not you people out there who were thinking we were talking about Kareem Johnson, although he can make that move as well. Darko just pushes Chris Hagan to the floor like, get out of my way, little fella. No call. Zane gets wide open. Darko gets a piece of it. Horvath with another offensive rebound, and Dallas Bigman calls a foul. Bit of a pushing foul there. Saw the hands around the waist. Horvath finally getting on the offensive glass. 61-52 to the Jets. A little under 8 minutes to go. The Hawks going to need to make a run soon, or else the Jets are just going to weather the storm and keep chipping away and keeping that lead, and next thing you know, they'll have the victory.
Yeah, Hawks definitely need to pick it up. I think Nick Horvath there got away with a bit of interference there on the ring. I think he touched the ring at the same time the ball did, so he was very lucky the refs didn't call that.
Definitely. He went up like he wanted to dunk that one. A bit of advice, I think he might need to stop trying to dunk in this game because the 2 times he's tried, he's got hung.
Yep, simple layup, buddy.
Lay it in there, Big Nick. Lay it up, big fella. 61-52. Horvath at the line, sinks the second one. So the Jets back up by 10 points. Hawks need to make a run now. No time to waste. Somebody needs to step up, and Porter went a ton of said, that will be me, sir.
Yeah, they're on a good diamond set offense there with Porter coming off the screen. Easy turnout, simple jumper for him.
Definitely. Chris Hagan gets all the way to the basket. They called Darko for a foul again. I can understand the frustration on that. There's been a lot more contact than that. Maybe they got him down low with a bit of a push. And that's why I think the conflict comes in, where Darko's used to that European style of play, where it's a little bit more hand checking going on, and they don't blow the whistle as quick. And the adjustment of playing here in New Zealand is quite different, eh, Benny?
Yeah, well, I think the style of New Zealand is very physical, and he's got a very European style game, so he sort of needs to make some adjustments to this league, and I think he can be successful. He's got a very good skill set to be successful. I think he just needs to work a little bit on the inside game, and he'd be awesome.
Definitely. Just got to realize, and Darko's not an old guy, so he's still pretty young. So he's still got things he can learn as well. And one of those is to stay out of foul trouble, big fella. Come on now. Hagan puts up the shot. 65-54 to the Jets. That free throw by Chris puts them up by 11 points. Hawks still running their sets. Jared Kinney. Chris Hagan is just all over the place. Now, his effort this game has been outstanding. I know he hasn't had a great shooting game or scoring game, but his effort in this game has been awesome.
Oh, yeah, he can definitely turn it on when he wants to. He got through 3 fouls early on, so he's been sitting on the bench, and coming in this quarter, he's been, the X factor for these Jets. And there we go, layout time.
Nice pass out by Chris Hagan. Chihuna misses a shot. The Hawks are really unlucky that the Jets have missed some 2 or 3 wide open kind of looks there. Jared Kinney just bulldogs his way through, and that's a charge. 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's a charging foul.
Yeah, it's a bit too much weights there, JK. That was an easy call for the refs to make, even if it was a bit of a flop.
There was a little bit of a flop there, but JK put that shoulder down and his head down and just matadored him. It'll be Jets ball here. A little under 7 minutes to play in the game. Jets just trying to weather the storm of the Hawks and make sure they just keep. Nice pass. And Sam Walker goes up and fouls Nick Horvath. Looked like Nick Horvath was going up for another dunk. If I was Sam, I'd have moved out of the way. He might have hung himself.
Yeah, I think Nick was going to flush it on, and then he went up like he was going to, but lucky Sam got a piece of it.
He's 0 for 2 for dunks. I don't think he was going to flush that one. I really don't. I'm sorry about that, Nick, but nah, not the way this game is going, big fella. So Sam fouls him anyway. He gets 2 shots aggressively to the hoop. Like you told as a big fella, he knocks it down. The Hawks haven't scored in a while. In order to get back in this game, they're going to need to stop fouling, get some quick opportunities off the fast break, I think, and keep the Jets off the foul line. Almost an offensive rebound there. Good save by Darko. Who do you think the Hawks go to now, Benny?
I think it'll probably be Polder, I'd say. There's no one really else out there. Alonzo might be spotting up in the corner, but I think the ball's going to go through Polder.
Just like you said, goes through Polder Wintertana, but he comes up a little short on that one, and the Jets are on attack again. Hagan is pushing it. He looks like Speedy Gonzalez out there. Once he gets going, he is just as fast as a race car.
He's one of the fastest people I've seen in a long time. Looks like the Hawks need to stop fouling, but they're getting a lot of calls down this end rather than the Hawks attacking the basket down the other end.
Definitely. You're 100% right, Benny. The Jets are attacking the rim. The Hawks are down here selling for jump shots, and that's why the Jets keep building on that lead. And the Hawks, if you're not making the jump shots, stop shooting them. Hey, it's simple. If you miss 3 or 4 jump shots as a team in a row, take the ball to the hole. And I know Tab is telling them that. Whether they do it on the court, that's a different story. Hagan puts up his second attempt. Goes 2 from 2 from the line. 6.5 minutes to go. 68-54 to the Jets. The Jets are pulling away from the Hawks. What can the Hawks do to try to come back? They need to speed this game up quite a bit. Right now, it definitely favors the Jets.
Yeah, definitely. Hawks need to pull something out of the bag soon. Otherwise, this game's going to be over.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Offensive rebound by Dion.
Yeah, that was a good rebound there by Dion. Got the and one, so hopefully he makes this free throw, and then it'll be cut the lead to, say, 9.
Tab pulls Darko out. Pretty good move because Darko can't throw the ball in the ocean at the moment. He throws in the young fella Matt Wilson with 6 minutes to go. He ain't played all game, has he? Bit of pressure on the young fella there. Let's see how he reacts. He's guarding Nick Horvath. Forgot. Oh, no, he's not. Got Deion Brewster on him. Smart. Don't want to put the young fella on Nick. Nick will have a field day. Good aggressive play by Matt Wilson. Matt said, if I'm going to come in, I'm going to come in aggressive. And, hey, that's what you like. So I guess Tab just wanted a word with Darko, so he takes Matt straight out of the game. So Matt gets his 3 seconds cameo.
Yeah, that was interesting, actually. He did the foul, but the Hawks are in the bonus, so Jets get 2 free throws.
So it didn't work out at all, pretty much. So 69-57 as Marcel Jones sinks the first free throw. I can barely see him because his shoes are so bright, but we won't hold that against him. He makes the second one, 70-57. Jets, little under 6 minutes of play. Jets are just look pretty relaxed out there at the moment. Confident offensively and defensively. Porter Winterton is trying to bring him back. Jacked up a three, that's off. Darko hustles to try to get the rebound, and luckily it's off the Jets, so it'll be Hawks ball. You still think they should go through Porter there, Benny?
Yeah, I think everything's going to be going through Polder for the next 5 minutes. I think, as we see there, running hook, a little bit too strong there, Polder. But yeah, he's definitely a good option to look for.
And Chris Higgins just gets shoved to the court like, you're not going to get past me. They just full out just pushed him flat on the floor. He's just too quick. He's way too quick. He's causing trouble for him on the break now. The Jets are getting their tails up. They're saying, hey, we can run on you, Hawks. The Jets are looking like the team that's had the rest, not a team that's played the night before. The Hawks are looking like the team that have been playing the night before. What's going on with that, Benny?
Yeah, that's interesting. It looks like the Jets are just out there having a scrimmage. Yeah, the Hawks, I'm not too sure what's going on. Pick up the D trends, offense will come. But 5 minutes to go now, so they need to start picking up the offense as well.
Seems like the Hawks are playing a bit of a slow ball, and the Jets are speeding the game up a bit when the Jets are the ones that should be tired. So the Jets have called timeout. Jets are up 71-57 with about 5.5 minutes to play in the game. They look in total control here. The Hawks are going to need to pull a rabbit out of the hat, really, to try to make a run at this and win this game. I just don't know what else you can say for them to try to win. We're back here at the Pettigrew Green Arena in Napier, where the HBS Bank Hawks are down 57-71 to the Manama 2 Jets, and it's not looking good for the Hawks. They got the YMCA going. They're trying to pump the crowd up, to pump the team up. But I don't know if it's enough time on that clock. The way the Hawks been looking, they better turn that volume up all the way to max in order to try to catch up with the Jets right now.
Yeah, they're not playing great. Missing a whole lot of open jumpers. I think the ball might need to go through Dion Brewster now. He seems to be the only one making a shot.
I agree. Let him create something off the dribble. Even Jared Kinney, let him create something off the dribble. Good move by Alonzo Burton, but he blows the layup. And that's how the game has been going so far for the Hawks. Great aggressive move by Alonzo. Should have finished. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We all say that, but you got to knock those down. You just got to make those shots. The Hawks still get the ball back, fortunately, and Chris Hagan just rips Darko. He just stole it like taking candy from a baby, and he thought he got fouled on the other end. Chris Hagan did, but the referee says no call. He's still complaining to the refs. The Hawks were fortunate there that he didn't come up wide open. Alonzo Burton in the corner, no good. Kind of night the Hawks have been having, don't you say, Benny?
Yeah, it's one of those days, I guess, but it's been one of those seasons for the Hawks as well. And they shot the ball well in the first half. Second half, totally different team. Not really too sure what to say there.
Yeah, definitely. Totally different team, it looks like. I don't know what happened at halftime, but it seems like the Hawks' mojo has gone. Alonzo puts up another three, though. He hasn't given up. That's three from Alonzo. So they're only down 11 points with 4 minutes, so it's still a game here. Now the Jets still got to try to control this game. They're trying to control the tempo a little bit, but the Jets looked better when they were running against the Hawks.
Yeah, Jets are a running team. They're not really a half-court team, but they can always give it to Nick inside. But Marcel there with a jumper, a little bit too long.
And great defense there by Zane, but he got called for grabbing on the JK, Jerry Kenny's arm. The Hawks ball down by 11 with a little under 4 minutes to go in this game. The Jets are looking a bit tired to me now, so the Hawks need to start attacking. Let's see what happens. I suggest get the ball to Deion Pruce as well and let him go to work. Somebody needs to take the ball to the basket. Let's see. Jerry Kenny takes it to the basket. Finger roll, good. Easiest 2 points for him all game long.
Yeah, that was an easy layup for JK there. Good to see Darko sealing Nick on his back, so JK had the open run.
Little half-court defense. Pick and roll there for Nick Horvath. Marcel, he's going to shoot this. Nope, he passed it off Horvath's knee. 71-62 is coming unraveled for the Jets. They get a timeout, a well-deserved timeout before the Hawks snuck back in to within any points closer than the 9 points they are now. So 3.5 minutes to go in the game. 62-71 to the Jets. What do the Jets need to do, Benny, you think, to preserve this win?
Well, Tab will be drawing up a play for the Hawks to run here, so I guess if they get a stop here and they push it and get a score, then it's pretty much, I would say the game would be pretty much in the bag. As long as the Jets get stops, you know, it's going to be hard for the Hawks to win. Definitely.
And I just realized something, Benny. Both of us have played for both of those teams out there. You know, so got a bit of soft spot for both of those teams, don't you think?
Yeah, well, I play for both. So yeah, I'm sort of on the fence here at the moment. But it'd be good to see the Hawks win. They haven't sort of had many wins this year, but you know, this win will be a good boost for their morale.
Well, they better turn it up because the Jets say, hey, we're cranking up the engines and we're bringing it to you, Hawks. How will the Hawks respond? We'll see. We got 3.5 minutes to play in the game. It's gut check time. Let's see what kind of heart both teams got right now. Now, the Jets will be trying to slow the game down and maybe work the ball through Nick Horvath, I suggest. Every possession, he needs to touch it right now. He's your go-to guy. Why not give him the ball? They've been going away from him here. The Hawks are attacking. Let's see who they go through. They're trying to get it to Potawatomi. Darko gets it. Pass, nice pass to Potawatomi. He blows the layup. Oh, my God. How many layups is that now?
Yeah, that's a few. Bad luck there, Polder. I think he got a bit of contact there, maybe on the arm, but there's still no excuse for missing a point-blank layup.
Porter's a little bit over-aggressive there on the defense. Runs straight through Marcel Jones like he wasn't even there. Maybe a bit of frustration down on the other end by missing that layup. There's been quite a few layups missed this game. I think it should be 100 to 91 by now. The way they missed all these, both teams have missed layups. Marcel Jones calmly knocks down the free throw. Jets back up by 10. He's joined with Darko down there. Marcel and Darko are going at each other, exchanging some very unpleasant words. It looked like if I can lip read, and they're still going at it. Let's see if that kick starts Darko or Marcel trying to take the game in their own hands. Deion Pruce puts up a three. No good. Darko gets an offensive rebound, goes back up and shoots a point blank side of the backboard shot. No call there. A bit of tripping. Referee's letting it go. Game might be getting out a little out of control. Nice pass there. Finally, Nick Horvath gets his dunk for tonight. Good pass there. Finally, he jumped over that sheet of paper.
Yeah, there was no one in his way there. Easy 2 points for Nick.
And it was a huge bucket because they needed it. The Hawks are making a bit of a run. Hawks are starting to jack up shots. Not looking good. Unfortunate there that they didn't get a turnover. Troy McClain trying to show off his ball handling skills. Might not be the best time to do so. They're still up 75-62 with a little over 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Hawks need to start just throwing everything at them but the kitchen sink. But yet, wide open three-pointer. Chris Hagan, he says it's over.
Porter forking it. This game's over now.
That was a big dagger right there, and he let the bench know about it, crossing his arms and doing it like when someone is knocked out, you're out like a boxer. And he's on attack again. Good behind-the-back pass to Marcel Jones, and Alonzo Burton said, get that weak stuff out of here. Continuation, Dion Bruce on the other end, counted and one. Where was this intensity about 8 minutes ago, Benny?
Yeah, they should have started like this in the first half. Good to see Alonzo's got the old Willie Burton hops there.
Those go-go gadget long arms, that's what it is. He got up, and I don't think Marcel Jones was prepared for him to be blocking his shot like that. He should have dunked the ball. Don't be laying it up. If you can dunk, dunk it. So it's 78-64. Little minute and a half to play in the game. Darko goes over to the bench. Tab's trying to pull out all the tricks, so he's got 5 guards out there now and 5 shooters, really, to pressure him. Full court press here. The Jets, calmly as could be, handles the pressure. Hagan sorts it out, running some clock like you should do if you're a smart point guard. Oh, but he lost the ball. Alonzo with the no, and he gives it right back. And they call a foul. That was quite lucky that he got called for a foul on that. Unfortunate there for the Jets. Really fortunate for Alonzo Burton and the Hawks there to get that foul call. What do you think of Tab putting in 5 guards? There go that man again. Chris Hagan. Oh, and he goes up for some sort of scoop shot when he should have just laid the ball in. What was he thinking?
I think he was thinking Alonzo coming across to block it, so that's why he came up with the left.
Definitely. Alonzo blocked one shot down there, so he thought he was going to do the same to his. But you got to put that ball in, man. Hawks can't take advantage. Turnover. Less than a minute to play. Hawks down by 14. The Jets steadying the ship. Chris Hagan just does his version of the Harlem Globetrotters. Thought he got fouled there. Marcel Jones will take this shot for sure. He misses. Good strong rebound though, and he missed that too, but it's still out of bounds on the Hawks. Jets ball with a little over 30 seconds to play in the game. I think that all the tricks that Tab tried so far, it turned out okay, but it's just too little too late, I think, for the Hawks to try to come back here. They're just fouling. The score might balloon. They only scored 64 points. They were missing Brian Green and Everard Bartlett like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, those are 2 huge components missing for the Hawks. Probably their 2 top scorers. So, you're not really going to cut the mustard and get a win scoring 64 points in a game.
Not in this league. I don't know of any league you score 64 points and think you're going to come up with a win. But I can say this, the Hawks missed at least 8 layups that they should have made. And on any other day they would. So 2 free throws there, 80-64, less than 30 seconds to play. Israel, you might as well take that shot, but he passes it off. Jared Kinney goes in with another finger roll, and Marcel Jones poked the ball through the nets. That'll count. 80-66. Troy McClain pushes it down the court. Hawks can't do nothing now but really foul. Bad pass there. Return over, but 17 seconds to go. I don't think the Jets' lead are in jeopardy here. So looks like another loss here for the Hawks and a big win for the Jets.
Yeah, this is do or die for the Jets, and they bought it the second half. They're still in playoff contention, I think. So this is an excellent performance from the Jets, coming off a hard loss last night against Otago and backed it up with a win against the Hawks tonight.
Definitely. I think Tab Ball will be pretty disappointed here. While Hagan runs out the clock with the effort of missing all these layups that the Hawks did tonight. The Jets will be very pleased with their efforts because they get the win here. That's the game, folks. Jets. Manawatu Jets 80. HBS Bank Hawks 66. Thank you all for joining us here in the live streaming of the game, Sport Webcast. Hopefully